Hi, welcome in. I'm Adara, author of the paranormal romance and sci-fi fusion novel Drawing Red. It is Monday. I am here to get some writing done. I thought I'd have a more relaxed model today. And yeah, I'm pretty tired. So I think I'm going to aim for 1 hour of work today. So 3 20-minute sprints. Let me know if you can see me okay, if you can hear me. Lurkers, you are always welcome. I will leave the lo-fi on in the background. I'm testing something new. As you can see, this is a new model. And there's a little feature I want to test. Last time I was testing a webcam, and the time before that. This time, we will see if you can see when I'm typing and when I move my mouse. One moment, let's just hop over to that. Oop. There we go. Okay. There. You should now be able to see when I move my mouse. And... oop. Okay. I keep forgetting that exists. There we go. You should now, in theory, see me type hello to you. In real time. So that should be fun. I'm hoping it kind of fits this kind of aesthetic a bit more. If we want something even less kind of more worky vibes, then I've also put together a nice little relaxed place for us. Yeah, isn't that nice? Because I'm always getting interrupted by cats. So I figured, why not kind of just bring it into the session? I may be using this, I may not, I am unsure. I'm still quite wondering. I think for now, let's hop back to our regular background. There we go. Okay. Oop, there. And I think I'm ready to write. Okay, let's get the very first sprint started. I will be counting us in. After that, this will go automatically. When the first sprint ends, there'll be chimes. Let me know what you're working on in chat. I will be typing in chat as well. And I will see you at the end. In 3, 2, 1, and sprint. And that's time. How did everybody get on? Hello, Devon. Hello, Brett. Nice to have you here. I love the idea of a little village in the middle of nowhere. Just make sure it doesn't turn into a murder mystery village. I thought, yeah, I said I would be working on a slightly more relaxed layout, a slightly more relaxed model, and here it is. So, yeah, I said kind of more hoodie, t-shirt-esque thing. And I wanted it. Also some cat representation here. Need the cat representation. Okay. I got 327 words in that round. Part of me feels like I'm making good progress. Part of me feels like it's not going quick enough. But that's on me for balancing 3 projects at the same time in 3 different places. So, yeah, I'm still trying to use these Mondays as best I can to draft this paranormal romantic comedy. I roughly know what happens in each chapter. How it gets there is entirely up to me. So it's very, very just ad hoc. A lot of creativity in there, and I'm loving it. Very quaint. There's only one road. It sounds incredibly quaint. Yes, we definitely have to have cat representation. I've actually invested in like a clip-on cat bed to attach to my desk. They keep taking my office chair for the last so many days. If I dare stand up to have a stretch, one of them will hop on here. And then I really can't get it back for a long time. Or they walk all over the desk, or all over the keyboard. I think last time, like last week, they crashed the stream, like going, yeah, toggles everywhere, model all over the place, in front of the webcam. I'm just like, yep. So I'm going to get their own designated seat. It's just like a little clip-on one. It's like how you've got those, like, those hanging baskets in, like, towers and things, like the hammocks. I'm going to get them something like that, and it just clips to the side, off the side of my desk. Hopefully that's enough of a negotiation to get me my space back. I think it needs a negotiation. I can't not. Well, this scene, it's essentially fluff. I know I'm probably gonna have to edit it down, maybe. I'm not looking forward to that because I'm having such fun writing it, but it's probably gonna have to. Is it filler? Yes. Let's see, what else do I need in this chapter? I've got notes for where it's meant to go, but I'm having so much fun with what I'm currently writing. Let's see, there's a church, a pub, a small school, a shop, a bus stop, and that's it for 5 miles. I'm off to the pub if it rains. It seems pretty on point for this new background, honestly. Pretty on point. Ah, that's fun. Make sure it does not turn into a hot fuzz moment. Yeah. Yeah. Ay. What a week. What a week. And it's only Monday. I am happy though. Please do. Yeah. I'm happy to hear that you're getting out and about. I can kind of do that digitally, or mainly for... I only leave the house really for medical reasons. But it is really, really nice. Again, reminds me of the Lake District. I went there for one of my birthdays. I went there twice. Two years running. That was really nice, but I imagine that's a bit more full than just a village. It's amazing just watching some wild horses walking up the road. That's really scenic. Do you think one day you'll ever write it into a story? I think the most remote I ever went was a random train station. I was late once. I was trying to catch a train to Oban in Scotland, and because of train connections being missed, I ended up getting a taxi for about like 50 miles trying to chase a train, and I caught it up at like a station called Cairn Larrick or something. It was so bizarre. Right, I'll see you on the other side. And that's time. How did everybody get on? Well, I'm not entirely too sure how many words I got. I'd have to do some maths for that. What I can tell you, though, is that during this entire session, I got a very demonic 666 words. Let's see if I can do some maths. 666, take away 327, I got 339 words that round. Cool. And I started a new scene. This scene is so fun. So fun. I'm trying to throw in anything I can to make it seem like it's kind of an enemies to lovers, because it's all mistaken identity when it's actually not. Doing all the miscommunication, all the tropes I can in here, and I'm just having a whale of a time with it. Thanks. Yeah. I'm really quite getting into this. Yeah, so far I have so many tropes, including only one forced bed, one room key. That's what's happening in this scene. As well as a case of mistaken identity going on with angels, demons, fallen angels, that sort of a thing. Yeah. This is so much fun. And this has always been my fun project. I say that, it took me 5 years to write my first book, the paranormal kind of romance sci-fi fusion. This one came about when I was sitting in hospital for repeated it was an appointment that I had to go to for a few weeks, a couple of times a week, and I was just sitting there, I'm just like, well, it's far too depressing, the sequel to my debut. I should have been working on that. I'm just like, I want something to cheer me up instead. So I ended up with this thing. And it's been here ever since. I've got to say, though, working on this is kind of bleeding through some of the comedy to the other sequel, which was very much needed. It's making it lighter. So, yeah, that's good. I hope everyone else is getting on. I hope that Brett is coming along with his fog log, which is very impressive. I've kind of given up on anything like that just to try to get back into the writing that I'm doing. So I've got this, which is a first draft. I have the sequel to my debut, Drawing Red, which is in revisions, and I'm also working on producing my own audiobook of my debut, which is taking forever because I've got to work around other people making noise. I've just got to sit down, wait for me to be good enough to speak it. I've got to have the energy for that, then to go and edit it and all that jazz. But then it's a delight to kickstart my week every Monday with just some writing for this novel. And it is going a fair bit faster, I think, than the others have. I'm really gonna have to start writing down things that I'm kind of referencing here. So I think do you ever do that thing where you write something which is kind of based on something real life related? Like in terms of locations, but you don't specify where it is. Just kind of something similar. I wonder if that's classified as write what you know, I don't know. People who do know where I live will probably understand some of these kind of references. Like, oh, is that place, and is that place? I'm like, well, without saying so, yes, but I imagine other places have these kind of features. But, yeah, Easter eggs for anyone from the north of England, basically. They'll get it. So that's 2 down. One more 20-minute session, and then I've officially done 1 hour of writing for the day. I do wish I had energy to do this every day. That would be nice. But I have a lot of other things to do this week, unfortunately. Some graphics kind of work, a trip to a solicitor's at one point, various things. One of my very rare non-medical trips out the house. Oh, 3, 2, 1, and sprint! See you on the other side. And that's time. That was certainly something. Let's see. Over the course of the 320 minutes, I got a total of 1,069 words. I'm going to take that for 1 hour combined. I'm very, very pleased with that. Definitely pleased. How did everybody get on? It's annoying to kind of leave this mid-scene, but I think it warrants it. I need to have a quick look at where I'm going next. Oh, hello Marilyn, welcome. Devon says, I opened my document to begin revisions, which equals a win. Opening the document is half the battle. That's what I found. It is literally half the battle sometimes. Especially when it comes to, well, yeah, writing. Getting yourself to that point is incredible. Especially for you guys where it's morning. That's something. Well, you weren't kind of here at the beginning, Marilyn, but this is one of my more laid-back models. I hope you like it. I always wanted something slightly more laid-back. It's kind of more hoodie-esque. And you could kind of track as I was typing, kind of on the keyboard. You could see what I was typing and kind of where my mouse was moving. That sort of a thing. Something a bit less formal. There we go. Thank you for being here for this Monday morning. Or Monday afternoon if you're in the UK. I should probably start saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are, probably. It's one of those things anyway. Right, I think that has been a very good start to my week. Very productive. I may be in and out lurking in other people's streams, as I do. You never know. One day I might get the courage to start saying hi to people again. Normally, the only way you can tell I'm there is with a like, and you can't really tell I'm there, but I am pro lurker, so that's fine. Just finished your fog log script. Yay! That is astonishingly quick. You managed to get those out so fast. I remember I had like a list of ideas that I'd kind of want to discuss in like specific YouTube videos. I just didn't have the time for them. I wonder if you kind of have something similar. Happy Merry Everything. Exactly. Exactly. Merry Everything. The morning, afternoon, evening. Oh, my voice is going. It's a good thing I don't have to work on the audiobook today. So, yeah, I'm having a look. I do have like a bit of a timetable I'm trying to stick to balance all 3 projects. And yeah, it looks like tomorrow is back to audiobook production, depending on what other noise is happening in the house. You have a template. I don't think a template is cheating. I think that's smart. I think if you're trying to do it without a template, then you're in for trouble. Or at least some headings. Headings are good, but yeah. Thank you for being here. I hope you all have a very good day. I may or may not be hopping into other people's live streams. If I am, I'll try to get the courage to say hi this time. I have been there. I just need to be saying hi more often and less a lurker. Great. I will let you all go. There's probably someone already streaming. I know Shannon is always streaming. I don't think I ever really am on here where I see her not. And Brett, I hope to be around on Thursday. I don't know what else I have on. And I'll try to be up for then. I'm not too sure. We'll see. I've kind of slipped into American time zones a little bit. So I'm going to have to check the diary. And hopefully I'll be there. So, thanks. And I'll see you again soon. 20-mile walk home. Oh my, you really were in the middle of nowhere, weren't you? Well, I hope it's worth it, and I hope you get some good photographs. And I hope it doesn't rain. I hope the UK weather's finally on a turn. So, thanks, and bye everyone.